What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and what better time to do a video than when we've just turned level 9. Absolutely awesome. Really glad that we're on level 9, and we're now on the slow climb to level 10, which you can see 7,900 points away, and we're 138 in, so it's going to be a little while before we get there, but as of right now, we are a level 9 clan. Happy days. Anyway, this video is going to be an Emphatic Wall recap. Now, what I've decided to do, based on the fact that there's now the new Town Hall 11, is there's a lot more, and we have a lot more Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s in our wars. So if we take the war we've just finished, for example, we had 3 11s, and all the way down to 10. Is Stewie a Town Hall 11, Town Hall 10 as well? Let me have a look. No, so down to 10. So there's naturally a lot more Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 content. So what I've decided to do is split the wars down into Town Hall 9 attacks or lower, and Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 attacks. And I think that would make if you guys are a Town Hall 9, it'll make the content that I put up more applicable. And obviously if the Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 attacks, if you want to see that as well, you can obviously check out the second part of the war recap. But for me, it stops me creating like the 40-minute videos, and allows people to pick and choose what they want to see from my content. Anyway, this will be the Town Hall 9 portion. It's the first time we split a war like this, and the war we're actually going to cover isn't the last war, it's the war before that. So let me just quickly collect my war loot, and let's have a little look at the war. So it was versus a name that I can't pronounce, but it was an absolute, we can't really say it was close at all. 86 versus 57. If you look at the 3 stars, 26 versus 8. So if you look at the maps on the board, they didn't do much good damage to our Town Hall 11s, nor our Town Hall 10s, and in fact they did get a couple of 3 stars on our Town Hall 9s, you can see, because Town Hall 9 3-starring has got a bit easier, but other than that, if you look at their lineup, all Town Hall 11s 2-starred, a few Town Hall 10s 3-starred, all the way down, and then just taking out every single one of their Town Hall 9s as well. So I'm going to keep it quite selective in terms of the content that I'm going to show on the Town Hall 9s. So we're going to start with number 18, which will be an attack by Tessa Boy. So let's have a little look. It's an anti 3-star layout, obviously, as you can see. And what Tessa's doing is starting out by doing a little bit of funneling towards the north side of the base, and he's going to be doing an AQ walk. The reason I like the attacks in AQ Walk GoVaHo, it's just a solid attack style and method, if you can get it right. And the things to note about attack is you need to make sure firstly you can get the queen walking around the outside of the base, and you want to do it on a route that's going to make sure she's going to get a lot of defences on the way. So you can see those minions are not actually funneling. What they're going to be doing is making sure she actually they are funneling, because he's going to break in the queen. So this is like a mini walk into a charge. So slightly different on this one actually, because normally you could leave the queen walking around the outside of the base. So with the queen going in through 12, he's also breaking in through 6 o'clock with a golem, king, bit of funneling there as well. He's only left with 15 hogs. He doesn't need much more than that. He's got Valkyries going in as well. Here they go. And look, the King and the Valks and the Golem have reached the CC pool first, which is perfect. He's got the heal spell there to help them, to keep them alive. A couple of hogs down early as well. That's always good, because that'll get them moving through. Take down the defences that are hitting back. Also, he's caught an early giant bomb hit. I don't think he's going to get any further defences with those other hogs. But the queen's in a good position now. She's moving through the base. She's caught up on a wall. He's got 2 hogs left, so he needs to make best use of these hogs. It's probably going to be around 9 o'clock he's going to need them, but for now he needs to wait, take these defences down on the right hand side of the base before he focuses back on the left, and he's probably going to want to wait for that arch tower to be distracted before he drops the final 2 hogs. There we go, now would be exactly, and he's done it exactly as I thought. Just wait for that arch tower to be distracted, hitting something, then drop the hogs in, which he's done. The hogs have now got into position, taken down the arch tower. Even if they hit a giant bomb now, which they haven't, the raid is essentially done, although he has got a really awkward hound pop. So the pups, which they did, I was going to say, might kill the hogs taking down the cannon. And now the pups are split onto the Barb King, but the Queen is going clutch, and he's used the ability at a perfect time there to just take those out. So now it's a case of allowing the Wizard cleanup to finish up the rest of the base. His Queen's going to have to travel quite far through to go and get that Barbarian platform. I don't think the Wizard's going to go and get it. Unfortunately, could have done with an extra, just a little bit of extra help in terms of cleanup troops on the right hand side, but didn't matter. Got the 3-star, so nice little walk to charge on the Queen, and a mini rush in with the Golem Valks to take down the bottom side of the base. Hog deployment wasn't perfect, I would say. Could have been a little bit smoother, made his life a little bit easier, but it didn't matter. He's still got the 3-star. Here we go. The next one we're going to show is number 13. So let's find it, and here we go. An attack by oh god, I better get the name right. An attack by Crotenpracker. And similarly, but differently, it's a Queen Walk GoVaHo, but it's a GoVaHo, not Ho. So it's Loons are the main focus for the cleanup troops. He's got a single hog there. I'm assuming that's to get the CC pull. So what he's doing right now is trying to get the Queen walking. It looks like he wants her to go clockwise, and it looks like she's going to get 2 air defences naturally in her walk. Uses a rage spell to keep her alive because there's quite a few defences hitting her at once. She will soon move out the cannon rage, which she's done. She will soon then move out the expo range, so she's going to be fine soon enough. He just wants to get the Queen moving around the outside of the base. She's already taken one of those air defences down, and I'm wondering how it looks like he's going to do a little charge with his kill squad. There's the hog pull, by the way, if you saw that. And the Queen's going to get distracted on that hand very soon. In fact, there she is. Now's a perfect time to sort of think about sending in the kill squad from, I'm assuming, 3 o'clock. Because if it's 3 o'clock, there's a direct route in to get both air defences, the Queen as well. It's just, and obviously all the other defences around there. And once that's done, it's going to leave no air defences left, but 2 expos, and then a couple of point defense and a few wizard towers. But once that's done, remember guys, he's going to be able to just loon the rest of the base, and that's the point. So soon enough, I imagine, the one golem's down. He's going to be sending in the breaker in the Valkyries. He's going in slightly higher than 3, but it's fine because his jump spell will be directing the troops the way he wants them to go. You'll see what I mean. It's probably going to be I was going to say just there. And watch, the troops got no option but to head towards the Queen, and therefore the air defences. And with the heal spell there, Queen's in a perfect spot as well. She's going to take down those Teslas, I would imagine, and the sweeper. Tesla 1 gone, sweeper gone. If she gets into a nice spot now, she might get the other Tesla. Can't write this stuff, guys. Here the loons go, look, and it's pretty straightforward now. I mean, there's not that much left of the base. The only worrying area is where there's a double Tesla next to the double expos, but he's just bringing in the loons from all the different angles, look, trying to get all those point defences down, and a lovely haste spell there to rush those loons straight in onto that expo, straight through onto the next expo, and then all the loons are going to sort of congregate onto those Teslas towards the back end. And he's already got 1 wizard cleanup, 2 wizards cleanup on either side. Queen and King are still alive as well to help take down the core, but that's it. The loons are now clumping together and going to take down the remaining buildings anyway. So it's just a really, really nice attack. He saw an opportunity to get 4 air defences. He executed it very well, and the result is a very nice 3-star. So I love, I just love Valkyrie raids, and we seem to be getting pretty good at harnessing the power of the redheads. Okay, next on my list is number 11, so that's an attack by Endog. Let's have a little look at what Endog does to get on the list this time. I remember now. So, starting off with a Queen Walk. Most raids at Town Hall 9 can start off with a Queen Walk, to be honest. The value you can get from a Queen Walk against pretty much any design is going to make it worthwhile, should we say. So, I'd always consider that part of your standard, where assuming your queen is obviously level 15, 20. I mean, when you're walking, doing big walks, I would say 25 plus is a must, but you can do queen walks with 20 as well, but you'd probably be better off not, and just doing break-ins. But if you've got a 25 plus AQ, if in this case she's 29, he's going to get massive value from her. Now, what he's doing, he's sending her on a path to get 2 air defences. He's sending his king in a mini rush to go and get the queen. He's using a zap quake to take down the 3rd air defence, which means leaves 1 air defence. And with that 1 air defence, he's got 12 loons, 2 hounds to take down that and the rest of the buildings around. So he's left himself in a very nice position, should we say. There's the queen about to take down the next air defence. She should go and take down... Oh, I was going to say pop the ability then because of that giant bomb. He should be able to take down the expo as well, which would be ideal for him. Hogs have gone in and take down a couple of defences. There's the zap quake, look. So we're now down to 1 air defence and 1 air defence alone. And all he needs to do for that, all the defences down the bottom side are taken down. Here you go, look, huge spread on the loons, double hound in. Doesn't need any spells for it. The hounds will just sit there, or the second hound will sit there after the first one soaks all the traps, and the loons can just move through the base, move in, take down all those final defences. Pups will be there to help clean up, as well as I'd imagine he should have a wizard or 2 minion down the bottom side. Could have done with carrying probably a wizard, but it doesn't matter. The loons are in the core, the pups are around the outside, along with the minion, and he's pretty much destroyed the base. So second hand didn't pop, unfortunately. Would have been a little bit better on the cleanup, but it didn't matter. Very nicely executed. I love the fact he got his queen walk to go and get 2 air defences. His king kill squad was simply to take down the queen. And use the zap lightning the zap quakes to take down the 3rd air defence, and then just leave the one for the hounds and loons to go and get. So yeah, brilliant, beautiful raid, nice and straightforward. Let's go to the next one. Here we go, you guys. Be aware that I am doing a raid on my other accounts. If I seem a little bit distracted, it's because I found a pretty sick raid, so I just want to follow it through, get the raid done, and then I can fully focus back on. But here we go for the video. Yes, it's got some Valks. Yes, it's got a queen walk. So the theme is correct. Queen walking these days, in war, outside of war, is a very efficient way to farm and to get a good portion of the base destroyed for minimal troop space cost. So here it starts, look, creating a bit of a funnel, pushing the queen anti-clockwise in this case, I think. Wants her to walk clockwise, around the outside of the base, taking down, she's going to take down a cannon, a wizard tower, some another cannon. You know, there's a few defences she'll take down en route, but what he's doing is sending in his king, and what he's and going to be the Valkyries as well, taking down the enemy queen. He's looking to hit a giant bomb. He's got the hound there that's going to basically just be ignored, because nothing's there to target it, because Valks and golems and king are all ground targeting. And now watch what happens. Sends in a large group of hogs towards the kill squad. They're going to start moving around the outside of the base, which is ideal. It's exactly what he wants on this raid. There isn't that much in terms of giant bomb threat, and he's broke the queen in, which is perfect. Very clever thing to do there, because she's going to take down the archer tower, the air defense, and then she's going to move in and take down the expo. But he's broken the double giant bomb threat, which is there, because it was the giant bomb threat was between the expo, the sweeper, and then that air defense that he took down. So hopefully the hogs don't run directly onto the to the spot after, although it looks like there's potential that they might. Whether it was a double or not, we might be about to find out. But the hogs have finished up on the king. They're taking him down, which is perfect. It's what you want. If they can get him down, that's ideal, which they have. Queen's still walking around the outside, wizard up the north side. So caught a double giant bomb early in the raid, you saw with the kill squad, which is again exactly what you want to happen. I need to shift focus quickly for a minute, because I haven't got much of the loot of the raid on my other attack. But I think I'm going to be finishing up okay. So no worries, guys. Got all the loot that I needed to get in the end on this this other one. But yeah, this raid on the screen is over. I'll just do a quick replay of it just to show you one more time, and to do a quicker recap. Here we go. So only 3 Valk, so it's quite a small little push in for them. Double Golem though. Wants to try and break through quite a few defences. King's there as well. So they're few defences down already, and then they're going to move into the double giant bomb threat soon. There goes the king onto it, taking it down. Hogs are free to move around the base. He's broke the queen in through the opposite side to take down what I would only consider as a second double giant bomb threat. We don't find out, I don't think. I don't know if it ever gets tripped. Because it would have been nice to know if that's where the other giant bombs were, but there's not many other places they could be, let's put it that way. So yeah, a very nice raid. I love the fact he broke the queen in to go and eliminate another threat. That was very clever. So yeah, AQ Walk GoVaHo, it's such a strong raid if you can get if you can figure out how to get the queen walking the right way, and if you can figure out where a sensible break-in point is. It's not as complicated as you'd first think once you start planning out the raids and executing them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you Channel 9 content is still alive. I mean, it has got easier. There's no getting around that. So is my focus going to shift onto more Channel 10 stuff? Probably eventually. They need to fix Channel 10 first properly, because it's just still a bit meh. Obviously Channel 11's a crazy world of its own. But yeah, you know, I'm still here. I've still got my Channel 9 account, which is actually this one here. I've dropped my first expo now, so I'm starting to build up its I've got all the Teslas and their defences up as well. Get my sweepers up as well. So I'm starting to build up the weight of this account now, and while I'm doing that, I'm building up my Channel 10 on my other accounts. So yeah, going to be a variation of content. Hope you've enjoyed this Channel 9, my selection of the Channel 9 raids this war, and yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.